What's up, Cubers? YouTuber here, and welcome to day 41 of ZZCT. Happy New Year, guys. Before I get started with my video, I would just like to say that I have made a magnetic Gans Air, a magnetic Wayland GTS, and a magnetic Valk. If you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you either buy one or make one. I think it is worth the time, definitely worth the time to make one. But if you don't think so, then you can just go buy one from the cubicle. But yeah, that's about it. This is the last algorithm in the set for the double headlights, and the recognition for this is very easy because you get a headlights right here, and it is both opposite, so it is an extremely easy recognition. And the execution is also very easy to memorize. It's not super easy to execute, it's kind of in the middle-ish, but it is very simple to recognize and memorize. So without further ado, let's get into the algorithm. Alright, so like I said, this algorithm is very simple to recognize, and I'm just going to show you how to execute it right now. R prime, L prime. So what I'm usually doing is like holding the wide R of the cube like this, and I'm just doing the L prime, and then as the L prime is clicking into place, then I'm doing the R prime like this, and then you can do then you're going to do the U R U prime L. So now basically you have all of this fixed, and then U2 R U prime R U2, and then the rest of this is just and then the rest of this is just the same thing 3 times. So it's R prime U, R prime U, R prime U, R prime. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to track the pieces. So the tracking the pieces is pretty simple. It's just it's not a lot of tracking, but it's just you're doing some moves and you're sort of intuitively putting it back together. But so here's what you're doing. You're doing a R prime L prime, okay, and it says R prime L prime, but I'm really just doing L prime R prime. But it doesn't really matter which one you do. You can do whatever you want. You can do them at the same time by doing some weird thing by holding it like this and doing both at the same time. But for me, the best way for me to do it is the L prime first and then R prime. So then after I do that, then this is just you're not really breaking this up. You're just using this to hide this corner right here, and you're doing some other moves. So then U R U prime. So what that does is that just that separates this F12 pair like this. Then you're doing an L, and that just fixes this back again. And so now you have 2 corners right here. And then what you're going to do is a U2 R U prime, okay? And now you're just you're taking this edge out, and right now these are together, but they're not in correctly because this edge still needs to be flipped. So then what you're going to do is a R U2 R prime. And so now what everything is pretty much set to go. So you have this right here. You're going to do a U, and this is the same thing 3 times. So the U R prime, U R prime, U R prime, and you can see how things just fit into place like that. Once you go over it a few times, you can see very easily how the pieces are moving and stuff, and it's just up to you how exactly you can execute that with the L prime R or whatever. So R prime L prime, whichever way you want to do it, but I just showed you the way I do it. Alright, so here it is fast. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday season, and I hope you all have a fantastic New Year. Again, sorry it took so long for me to, get caught up in everything, but I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience for you guys. But in other news, I am going to All Aboard 2016. It is a competition in Athens, Georgia on February 25th. And it's going to be a really great competition. I'm going to get to meet some of you guys again. I know Joey Tarnowski is coming, and my cousin is coming again, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, one thing to look out for is if you're in the area of the southeast with the competitions in Georgia and everything, I am actually hosting a competition that's going to be in Alabama coming up very soon. It's going to be in July, so very soon it's going to be in April. So look out for that. I can't really tell you too much details, but I am hosting a competition, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully a lot of you guys are going to be able to come out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year. Have a great year, and I will see you tomorrow.